towards wealthy people. Just not the case at all. It is a super mass market phenomena. And actually a large set of our users are very value conscious set of users. And so if you look at our older cohorts, retirees and whatnot who tend to be value conscious users, we have millions of those even using Rokus. And it's so much easier to use even than a cable box. So ease of use is not an issue. Half of our users, nearly half of our users are cord cutters. So they've stopped paying for traditional TV. And I think this DirectTV package with, as low as $10 if you have an AT&T cell phone, or it's only $35 even if you don't, with the first month free. Anybody can get into that, even the value conscious user. And so actually we have a lot of older folks and a lot of kind of technology phobes that get into it simply because it is so easy.
Got to choose those words wisely, technology folks, if you will.
Yeah.
So you mentioned this point, and I actually wanted to bring it up with you. Half of your customers have cable and half of them don't. When do you expect that tipping point to sort of switch over so that more than half will be cord cutters and not actually have traditional cable?
Yeah, it's the growth of the cord cutter segment has slowed a little bit, and part of that is because of these new pay TV services that are becoming available over the platform, right? So if somebody signs up for DirectTV now on Roku, then at that point we consider them not to be a cord cutter. So for a while they were coming on pretty strong, cord cutters were, but the pay TV operators with services like Sony PlayStation View or Dish Network Sling service or DirectTV Now, and even folks like Comcast and Charter have come on to Roku with their services, and so they are fighting that fight, and we're happy to help them. We root for the pay TV business to grow actually, but they have to get more aggressive with pricing, and they have to get aggressive with supporting internet delivered models and open platforms like Roku in order to sustain. And I think they're starting to get that, and that's what you see happening in the market. It's really a big transformation.
Big transformation. I want to ask you, since you kind of control the people that actually get on, or the content that gets on the platform, what does it take to get on Roku? What do you look for in a partner? So you see Facebook touting every single quarter that they've got 4 times as many people or 4 times as much viewing time of their video. What is it going to take to get Facebook on there? Snapchat has their own original content. When do you see those apps maybe coming onto a Roku?
Yeah, Roku's an open platform really, so but we do have commercial terms that come with it. We have 5,000 channels. We add 5 or 10 channels every day. All it takes is to click through our agreement. Some folks don't click through the agreement as fast as others, and because we do get paid. A lot of people think of us, like I said, as a hardware company, but really our business model is a media business model where we use the hardware business and also as operating system in smart televisions, where we're coming on strong. We use that as a way to acquire users so that we can run our media business. And the media business is mainly getting subscription revenue shares or getting ad inventory that we can then go sell. And that's really where we get the majority of our gross profit. So sometimes those negotiations around those commercial terms can hold things up, but generally Roku is we have the best content selection of any streaming platform, and we plan to keep it that way. So we're happy to get DirectTV Now on board, in that vein.
Okay, so you're not going to tell me when Facebook and Snapchat are going to come on. That's fine. You brought up smart TVs. Do you see them as bigger competitors than, let's say, gaming consoles, which a lot of people still use to watch movies and stream content online as well?
Yeah, it's a good question. Game consoles are, kind of flat in the market. They're large in terms of the amount of viewing that goes on. We've become the largest platform in the country in terms of the amount of internet video that's streamed to the television. So Roku's #1. The game consoles are close behind, but they're not really growing. The smart TVs, surprisingly, haven't been that popular except for our platform. We're now, I think, about 13% of smart TVs sold, and those connect and stream at very high rates. But smart TVs, other platforms, they do tend to be a little bit glitchy, a little hard to use. So consumers get frustrated and they'll go out and buy a Roku or one of our competitors to hook up to it. So we think smart TVs done right is a great way to get to consumers so that they don't have to attach a separate box. But really, both the streaming player business and the connected TV business will ultimately be the most popular platforms for receiving streaming content.
Very cool, very insightful. Steve Shannon, General Manager of Content and Services at Roku. Congratulations again on your integration with AT&T.
Thanks, JD. No, nice to see you.